What's up, world? How's everyone doing today? Got my beverage. It's not a soda. Quit the sodas. I know I'm early, but hopefully I was going to come in here and let the numbers get up a little bit. But I'm here to work. I'm here to work. Woohoo! A little tangerine. Tasty. But anyway, so yeah. Feedback echo. Huh. Is the sound okay? Testing. Hey Paul, Gate City Picker, how you doing today? Yeah, let me know if the sound's okay, because you never can tell with this stuff. Okay, good. So thrifty 50-50 vet. I hope everything's on okay on your end as well. So, but anyway, I'm my half pay. Oh, that's weird. Sorry about that. I wish there was something I could do, but yeah, haven't really changed anything. Got the mic, got everything, but I will be using my heat gun today. So if this is too loud, please let me know. But yeah, it's probably over 50 mugs here. I need to get ready. And the main part of that is getting these stickers off, which is our big hassle. So may not be able to complete the process because my photo station's over there, but I have my mugs here, my heat gun here, and I'm gonna at least clean them and get the stickers off. And Hobbs wants to say hello. Here you go. Oh. Mr. Kitty Cat. He's a good boy. When he wants attention, he gets attention. He's demanding, and he gets his attention. You're funny. Okay. So, gotta work. Hope everyone's doing okay. It's Friday. Yeah. Glad it's Friday. Hey, Will, on the Hangouts. Welcome. Jennifer, welcome. Jennifer, I am not, but I can do a quick thing. I haven't sold one, but I used to do, well, here, I'll show you real quick tutorial. With mugs, I have two size boxes I use. For big mugs, I use the Priority Mail 7x7x6 box. This is box number 4 for Priority Mail. And this is used for big mugs, like this one or this one. Big mugs go in this box because it's going to be over a pound, period. So, yeah, big mugs go into that box. For smaller mugs like this one, this Giants mug, it's smaller. It's like a 3.5 inch. This is going to be right on the verge, right on the border of a pound. I have my scale right here. My scale. I bet you this is about 13, 14 ounces. So let's see. It's 12 ounces. So you add in your box. It's 14 ounces. And a little bit of packing, you're going to be at about 15 ounces on that. So you can squeak it into first class. And this is a 6x4x4 box that I buy in bulk, like off of eBay or something. So that's the two ways. Obviously wrap these in bubble wrap and paper and whatever else you got. Make sure they're not moving around. But yeah, that's just a quick tutorial on that. Okay, put my scale back over here. One of my scales. Got my beverage. Yes, Michelle. Rocky Brook is Mo Flips. Okay. Let me see here. Yeah, I've got in right here. I have rush setting right here. I don't think you guys can see it. Let me see here, but you can see part of it. But like this way, just sitting right here, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 12 right here, and these 2 bins right here. You see those 2 bins are full of unlisted mugs, and there's about probably 20 or 25 in each bin. So that's what we're working on today. Need to get them listed. Need to get them listed. If you don't mind, hit the thumbs up on your way in or your way out, whatever. So appreciate that. Oh, I want to give he's not here, and he may not be here. Big shout out to Max Hustle. He was our 3rd patron. So he's entering into the drawing for the Thor Ragnarok DVD Blu-ray Digital Ray combo. We'll be giving that away once we hit 25, at least 25 $1 patrons. So appreciate Max. Let me know if this is too loud, people, okay? So I may scoot the mic back just a little bit here. So, because what I do with these, you got to heat these up, and these come off way easier. So don't get your hand too close. You know, you just kind of... These labels, when you heat them, they start turning black. I'll show you. Of course, they're coffee mugs, so you don't have to worry about the heat too much. If you see it's kind of turning black there, and you just peel it off. And it comes off way easier. Boop, just like that. But there will be a little bit of sticky residue, so that's why I have my paper towels and my Goo Gone. So you take your paper towel, a little bit of Goo Gone on it. While it's still hot, it's easier to get off when it's hot. You just scrub a dub. And that'll get all that residue off. And that mug is ready to go. It's got a little bit on the interior, so I got my little Windex here. I'm going to give a squirt while I'm here and just clean up the inside just a little bit. Oh, I just noticed on the other side, this must have been at someone's garage sale. It has a little round spot there with some residue on it, so I'll get that as well. A little Goo Gone. That happens a lot. This stuff ends up at thrift stores, the leftovers from someone's garage sale. This mug was probably at someone's garage sale for, you know, a dime, but I had to pay 50 cents for it. But I didn't have to use all that gas. I go to one place, go to a thrift store, done and done. Okay, so that mug, little spot there. Residue all over this thing. It's where thumbnails are important too. Grow out your nails. Scrape some of that stuff off. So, all right, this mug's ready for sale. I'm going to set it over here. I'm not going to go through listing right now. I'm just getting the stickers off and all that stuff. I'd like to, but yeah, like I said, my photography station's way over there. Here's number 2. I do have some Scotty peelers, Michelle, but my thumbnail just seems to work better. They're around here somewhere. Oh, here you go. Right here. Right there. All right. Make sure when you pick these up, don't grab it right where you just heated it because it gets hot. Here we go. Number 2. Get our paper towel. some Goo Gone. I know this may be monotonous and boring, but I figured I'm going to be down here doing it anyway, so why not have a video running, you know? Max, yep, I need to get work on my tag removal system big time. Oh, yeah, I know. And that's the hard, that's, you know, I love mugs, but this is just a pain having to peel these tags off, but mugs are worth it. Mug life. Yeah. Good thing is this one's really super clean on the inside, so there's peeling that sticker off and getting the residue off. And this one's ready to list. A little touch up there. And sometimes that residue is like awful. I wish this thrift store would use the easy. I understand why they don't use easy peel stickers, because anyone can like peel the sticker off and switch the tags and all kinds of crap. But man, is it annoying. But I understand why. I dealt with that when I owned my flea market, my antique mall. Tag switchers are thieves, and I had to deal with that constantly. I mean, literally, I would see in this thrift store, it was a vendor-based antique mall, thrift store, flea market, whatever you want to call it. You get to know your vendors, and they all have unique handwriting and styles, and I would know, you know, whose tags was whose and what they sold, you know, and stuff. And you'd have someone come up with something that you know that vendor doesn't sell with a different tag on it and stuff. And it's like, and basically I would just have to say, oh, I know this vendor and I know this isn't their tag, you know, because you can't prove they switched it unless you caught them red-handed. But yeah. Anyway, number 3. Thieves are the worst. So basically, there's no really set time. I have this heat gun on the sticker. I just kind of move it around until the sticker starts turning black, and then I'll peel it off. That's funny. Jam D, welcome. Good name. Welcome, new name. He says that blow dryer and lighter fluid work for me. Works great. My favorite part of reselling is taking labels off. That's funny. It's kind of like, you know how people like to, you know how kind of like people had like to peel like sunburned skin off and stuff. That's kind of gross. Or scabs. Ew. There we go. Number 3. Let's get us our. Actually, you know what? I mean, I've been using the Goo Gone, but your lighter fluid. Let's try different things. Like the Goo Gone works okay, but let's try nail polish remover. All this is acetone, so let's try that and see how it works. Maybe it works better. Because I use this for this works really good for paint pens. A lot of times these thrift stores use paint pens on the bottom of shoes, and use this with like a brush with a really short but hard bristle brush, and this works good for getting a paint pen off. Not grease pencil. Grease pencil is different than paint pen. Grease pencil just use Goo Gone. Okay, so acetone test. That works pretty well, of course. Yeah. Smells stinky though. Nissa, I knew it. I knew it. Nissa loves peeling sunburns. Ooh. I'm just kidding. I liked that when I was a kid. We used to, you know, back in the day, we were poor. We didn't wear sunblocks, so we would go sunburn all the time. I know for a fact one day I'm going to get skin cancer. That's why I go to the dermatologist every year, because I'm just like, it's a matter of time. When I was in the summer before my senior year, literally about that acetone worked okay, but it smells. So where's my lighter fluid? I have lighter fluid around here somewhere. Just like, there it is. My lighter fluid. Let's try lighter fluid next. But the summer before my senior year, it was about 3 weeks before school started and about a week before football practice started. You know, And my friends and I went to the river with a bunch of girls, you know, doing what you do. And we were going to tube down the river, down Spring River. And the river was low, so it was moving slow, but that's no big deal. You know, we're young, we can handle it. But the girl I was kind of seeing at the time that was with us, I thought she was putting sunblock on me because I'm very fair skinned. She's putting suntan oil on me. That day didn't turn out very well. We were on that river for about 5 or 6 hours, and I got like the worst sunburn you could imagine. Blisters, you know, everywhere. And had to miss the first week of football practice. I was in bed for like 2 weeks. It was awful. So, yeah, stay out of the sun. Okay, so this is mug number 3. Acetone worked okay, the nail polish remover, but it stinks. So, I'm going to try lighter fluid next. Oh, this one definitely needs to be cleaned out on the inside. It's all dusty. Squirt, squirt. This is one of those cool military mugs. Another use for a Scotty pillar is my fingers are too big to fit down in there, so I get the paper towel on it and just kind of swirl it around, trying to get all the dust out of there, out of the bottom. That works. Number 3. Number 3 is done. Okay, so put the nail polish remover up. And let's go on to number 4. Hello, Cindy. How's it going? We're just working, chatting, hanging out. Just feel free to let us know whatever's on your mind today. Because I have no topic. I'm sitting here cleaning stickers off mugs. And we're going to do 50 of them. I don't know. We'll try. Actually, when they use the... hey, Matt. How's it going, bud? When they use grease pencil on these mugs, it's best because that just comes right off, you know. These stickers are the worst. Cindy's just a working Friday. We all got to work, right? Whether we're at home peeling stickers off or in the cubicle farm. In the cube farm, as I forget that user. They used to come in all the time, but I haven't seen them lately. They're in Scott the Bearded Picker show every morning. They called it the cube farm. Pretty funny. Okay. Lighter fluid. Let's go. Oh, that's nice. I actually don't mind the smell of lighter fluid. I'm kind of weird that way. Not that I'm going to huff it or anything. Well, I don't know. If I do 50 of these, I may end up high off of lighter fluid. I don't know. A little dab more. So if I start getting all loopy and stuff, you guys tell me. The other bonus about hanging out with you guys in the chat here, you can be like, dude, what's going on? Man, I think whoever suggested lighter fluid is the winner. At least on this surface. You know, a lot of these mugs have different textures and surfaces and stuff, but on that one, that seems to work out really well. Real dusty on the inside too, so squirt, squirt. Windex and a paper towel. I put my finger right where I just heated that up. That was hot. Well, that's awesome, Paul. Paul's about to leave his cubicle farm and head out for the weekend, heading to resellers meetup in Charlotte. Awesome. You ever get up in Northern Virginia, bud, look me up. Washington, D.C. area. I tried to get Scott the Bearded Picker to stop in here when he was up in He was up in New Jersey and Philadelphia and stuff, but he was like, he didn't want to deal with the traffic around here. And I don't blame him at all. Because traffic around, I'm serious, this is objective. This isn't like me saying this, just like everybody says, oh, traffic's real bad. No, it was studied in the part of I-95 that is literally half a mile from my house right here, was studied, and it is the worst section of interstate in the entire United States for traffic. Yep. So I don't go on that. Okay, so that's 4. On to number 5. Oh, if I don't break them. I've broken a few mugs in my day. Working. Oh, doing good, Matt. I'm glad you popped in. Enjoy your videos. Just kind of working and hanging out solo. And this is listing from the comfort of her couch. That's the best way, isn't it? Oh, Cindy, a junk trader, is a Nissa. Michelle Lathan, who lives down in Richmond, which is a couple hours south of us, said she has known people who have moved from where I live because of the traffic. Yep. And you know what's crazy is my wife, you know, where she works for the federal government. Most of you know that, but she has coworkers that commute, 1 or 2 coworkers that commute all the way from Richmond. That is nuts to me. That is absolutely insane. Because you're talking, you're not even counting traffic, but a 2-hour, you know, all the way into DC, that's like almost 3 hours, not even counting bad traffic, you know. But I imagine most of them, what they do is drive to Spotsylvania down south of Fredericksburg and get on the VRE, the Virginia Rail Express, which is what my wife rides into DC every day. And they ride the train from from Spotsylvania all the way into DC. Be my guess, but it's still nuts because from our house, which is we're right on the river in Woodbridge, Virginia, right across from Lorton. We're on the Occoquan River in Belmont Bay. It's still like an hour commute to her work every day, taking the train from here. So, you know, 2 hours of her day is on a train. Man, lighter fluid's the way to go. Whoever said that. Can't remember. Lighter fluid is the winner chicken dinner. Hot stuff. Got a mouthful of someone's dead skin cells in my mouth. That's nice. This one's okay. It's got a few spots right here. All right. This is good. So that's number 5. Number 5. Number 6. J-Dub, what's up, man? Just started using the send offers to watchers function about an hour ago, and I already got 1 sale from it. It's awesome. Excuse me. Look, wow. I sent out a bunch yesterday. Like, I sent out probably between Poshmark and eBay. I probably sent out over 100 offers yesterday, and I don't think I got 1. But that's crazy how it works, though, right? Some days I sent out 10 and got 4 sales. You know, it's just crazy how that works. All right, Paul, you take it easy, bud. Thank you for popping in. Hello, Indy. What's up, man? All right, number 6. Oh, that last mug, this Eeyore mug, this was in a haul video not too long ago. It's awesome. This will probably bring 25, 30 bucks or so, you know. Pretty cool. This one I'm working on. Well, I'll show you in a second. Oh yeah, the offers thing, Max. Yeah, absolutely. That's what you're talking about. I came to. We're always trying to tinker and play, and it's been, you know, it's like a dead horse. Every subject topic's been beaten to death, but you know, calculated versus free shipping, promoted listings, sales, all that stuff. Yeah, you know, you got to do what you got to do for yourself. It's the way it is. That's the bottom line. But I was sitting here thinking yesterday, and which I do too often for my own good. I sit there and think too much, and I'm like, you know, I have shifted, you know, buying a lot more new stuff, new with tag stuff, and I still have a lot of used stuff too. You know, I like mugs and occasionally buy the piece of used clothing and stuff. But I decided yesterday to shift my philosophy. I'm gonna do slow dime on new with tag stuff, and I'm gonna do quick nickel on used stuff. So I'm gonna price used stuff to sell. So I'm gonna do both. Get the best of both worlds, you know? Best of both worlds. I'm gonna have to order some more of that. I mean, I still got plenty of it, but man, they work so well. I'm gonna have to make sure I have plenty of it. We're really picky with mugs though too, so you know, I really don't pick up anything with spoonster marks. Or this one's really neat. This is a made in Japan cherry blossom Starbucks mug. And if you know, the cherry blossom thing is a huge deal here in DC and in Japan. And I don't even think there was any comps to these. I don't remember, but it's a really cool mug. Clean on the inside. It's dirty, but it's about to be clean on the inside. No spoonster marks. My Windexy. Squirty. Oh yeah, you should give that a try, Mac. I mean, it doesn't hurt, you know. Especially if it's something long tail you've been sitting on. You're like, man, I just like to sell this. If somebody's watching it, you know, like hopefully they'll buy it. I had that with a few items that sold recently. You know, some of these items I sold recently, I've only made $5 or $10 on. But you know what? Recoup my initial cost of good, make $5 or $10 on a used item, get rid of it. You know, kind of did that with that golf bag in my last sold video. Super clean. All right, the Starbucks cherry blossom mug's ready to go. What's up next? Here we go. Next up, we have that Masters Collection little art mug, which is this one. This is number 7 already. Trucking right along. These will be ready to list before you know it. Hey, what's up, Todd? Flipping Hustler, my man. I'm not going to sing any Elvis or anything, but my dad loved Elvis. My mom and dad. Hope I had the right person there. I think I do. Thrifty Ninja asked, do you buy mugs that around the non-glossy ring on the bottom? That dirt is hard to get off. It is. It's hard to get off, but if you use a magic eraser, sometimes in combination with Barkeeper's Friend, the powder, it'll get that ring off. But I typically try to avoid that. But yeah, that will come off. When since Flipping Hustler's in here, he's I'm pretty sure I have the right person to correct me if I'm wrong. He likes to, you know, sing to his audience, which I'm not going to. I'm not a bad singer, but I was in chorus in high school, and all region and all that stuff, but still a little shy about it. But my wife and my parents were really big Elvis fans. My mom was at my wedding. My dad had passed away by then. But on our entrance into our reception, we played a little less talk, a little less conversation, a little more action. That was pretty funny. Kind of like Everybody Loves Raymond. I think we thought it was funny. We're kind of goofy though. So, hey, Keith, how's it going, my friend? Keith, the command post picker. What is up? We're just working and BSing on a Friday afternoon. I'm going to be in here till probably about 3 or 3:30 actually, so it's gonna be a long one. So buckle up, Buttercup. I'm not talking to you, Keith. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, no problem, Thrifty Ninja. No problem. Like I say, we're just removing stickers, getting these mugs clean. Whoops, I'm sorry, Hops. That's what you get for sitting right behind me. You know better than that. Cat sitting right behind me. Squirty, squirty. Yeah, baking soda. Yep, and Paul's right. Gacy Pickers and baking soda works well if you don't have a barkeeper's friend or a magic eraser. Baking soda, like that's a little trick that a lot of people don't know. Like if your kitchen sink gets clogged up, you know, everybody's like, oh, you should use Drano. Just put some cram some baking soda down in it, you know, like down in the drain as best you can, and pour a bunch of white vinegar down there. Usually takes care of it. Bingo bango. All right. This is that Chaleur Masters Collection art mug, and these go really well. These sell for $20 or $25. Super clean, ready to go. Okay, what's next? So we got the Howells mug. The Howells mug, the 1977 Dad. These go really well with the generic like Dad, Mom, Grandma, Grandpa on them, but the names are kind of longer tail, but you can make money off of them. But these Dad ones, Grandma and all that stuff, they sell for about $20. Hello, Rosie's Closet. Welcome. We're just working, hanging out. If you have a question, comment, shoot the breeze, whatever. If you have a joke, get it. I'll tell you that I'm not going to harp on it, but you know, eBay has been what it's been. But I've had pretty good sales recently on my merchant fulfilled Amazon stuff, so that's been nice. That's a little pick me up. What's funny is I've already decided next week I'm going to reopen my professional Amazon account and send in some FBA stuff, because I got enough to do it. You know, I've been hoarding some stuff, and I've got enough now to comfortably send in to a shipment to Amazon FBA. And I just got to keep on top of that. Another sticker. So yeah, Amazon's really bailed me out, and I've made a couple sales on Poshmark, nothing crazy, but man, these stickers are so sticky. Ooh, that's hot. Do a little bit more lighter fluid. These mugs are awesome. They crack me. These are from 1977. And this is so clean. You know, it's in someone's cabinet and they never used it. And it's just so nice. And you get that one listed up. We have Father's Day coming up in June. I was born on Father's Day. I was born on Father's Day in the 70s. Hey, Candace, how's it going? Glad popping in. All right, another one cleaned up, ready to go. The Dad mug. I don't even know what count we're up to. I'm just going to keep on doing them. Oh, here's the mate to that other art pottery mug. I got the mate to it right here. Sell them separately, of course, but yeah. And my nose is running. Excuse me. That's the real awesome thing about this mic, is it has a mute button. I can blow my schnoz. I got a Mr. Kitty down here that won't leave me alone. All right, that one took a while to turn, but it starts turning black a little bit and peel it right off. I often wonder that, and this and my dogs will sometimes start dreaming and go, woof, woof, and little legs running. I'm like, what are they dreaming about? You know, it's funny. Sometimes they come off so clean and it's hard to find the residue mark. I have to get it in the light. Oh, yeah, missed a spot there. Seems like that's the key. If you're using lighter fluid, you got to use plenty of it. Like with Goo Gone, you just use a little dab, but the lighter fluid, you need to like pour it on there. But it seems like the lighter fluid does work better. There we go. We clean the inside a little bit. It's got a little dusty in there. A little Windexy. Sorry, got a little fan below my desk. I'm turning it on. It's usually super cool down here in the mornings, but when I brought the dogs outside this morning, I turned on the heater down here. So it's actually warm down here. A little too warm. All right, there's another one. Another one bites the dust. I'm going to do some other stuff over here too that's not necessarily mugs. Like this little vase has a sticker on it. I may as well get it off of there. I just need to, my desk is cluttered with junk. I need to clear off a spot just for Hobbs because he wants to be up here, but there's not enough room for him. Mr. Kitty. Like with coffee mugs, you don't have to worry about thermal cracking, but with the little vase like this, I didn't do it as long because you never can tell this stuff. This is, you know, it's been down here in the cool lower level and you heat it up too fast, it could crack. So you just got to be careful. In our store we used to have, that we used to own, that you know, it was lined with showcases in the front. Just if you've ever been to an antique mall, you know what I'm talking about. Tons of glass showcases in the front. And ours was the same way because, you know, you have people with antiques, high-end stuff. And that was the counter too for the register. It was lined with, like, you know, waist level height showcases. And they would get scratched up and all that stuff, and that's fine, just because that was just part of it. But one day an employee ordered pizza, and the pizza guy, you know, set the pizza just on the showcases on the top there, and it's just glass, you know, and it shattered that glass because of thermal cracked it and shattered it because it was a tempered glass, so it just shattered everywhere. Pizza went everywhere, glass went everywhere. I mean, it wasn't that expensive to get fixed. It was like $45, but it's kind of funny looking back on it. At the time, I'm sure it wasn't that funny. What you guys got going on? I have not, Paul, Gate City, but I know what you're talking about, though. They sold a lot of those at like Branson and stuff. Yeah, I haven't sold any, though, but it doesn't mean there's not any out there worth something, you know? Hello, Renee. Renee, Kathleen Newberry, a.k.a. Renee. Yeah, I'm the same Thrifty Ninja. I got a whole big old pack full of the polyurethane sponges. That's what magic erasers are. Polyurethane sponges is all they are. So, see, this kind of mug is a little bit different. This is like the stoneware pottery, but it's still glazed. So I'm still going to heat it up a little bit, but this sticker will probably come off here easier because it's a kind of a textured surface. We'll see. Hey, Dan, how's it going, bud? We're just working, hang out, you know, kind of working. Yeah, they do, Indy. Heat dryer. I had this heat gun, not specifically when I was doing this. I had this when I had my workshop back in Missouri and brought it with us, so I put it to use, you know. My wife used to do a lot of woodworking. We had a big shop in Missouri when we had land there, so we had all the tools. Of course, couldn't bring all those with us, but so brought some of them, though. Yeah, it came off. Well, it's not too bad. Came off. Still going to clean it, though. There's not near as much residue on this surface, so that's really nice. Easier. Yep. This one's already pretty clean on the inside, so yep. Good to go on that one. There's 3 of those, though, so 2 more of them. Oh, actually, there was only 1 sticker for the 3 of them. That's awesome. So I don't have to clean those 2. I had a brain fart the other day in the hall. This is actually, I knew this. I don't know why I didn't. This is a butter bell, but someone reminded me of it in the comments. I'm like, yeah, I knew that. I'm going to heat that up a little bit in the sticker. Yeah, I don't know, Max. Yeah. My cats are like box cats. You know, if you set a box down, it's a cat trap. You know, they'll be in it in 5 seconds. So yeah, and you know, my photography setup, I have that big vinyl backdrop now. So I used to use a foam core. If you know what foam core is, it's like a thick poster board, and I used to use foam core for my backdrop before I got all fancy. A little bit of residue on that. Welcome, Alicia. She says, I'm new to this business. Can anyone tell me if a place selling clothing on Amazon? If I sell a piece of clothing on Amazon, can I take the Walmart tag, hang off? Oh, yeah, absolutely, Alicia. Take that Walmart tag off and leave just the name brand of the clothing on there. You should take it off, whether it's Amazon, eBay, or whatever. Take that Walmart tag off. Or Ross's, or Burlington Coat Factory, or TJ Maxx, or Gabe's, or Marshall's. Take the tag off. Absolutely. I source a lot of stuff at Gabe's recently, and I listed all. Whoops, I almost let the cat out of the bag. I got a special video come up. I listed a bunch of stuff recently. You guys will see it, though. All right, that's the stuff we had there. I got to break into a... oh, wait a second. Here's one thing. Got this little teapot I'm going to get the sticker off of. So not just coffee mugs, a little bit of everything. Ceramic, porcelain. Oh, you're welcome, Alicia. So what we're here for, if you have any questions, you know, let us know. I know Todd uses a white tablecloth. I use that. I used a white sheet once too, but man, that thing got dirty so quick. Same deal with the cats on the paper. The cats would get on it and just wreck it. That's why I like the vinyl, because it doesn't matter if they get up there, their fur isn't going to stick everywhere. I can just wipe it down every day real quick and be ready to go. Ooh, hot stuff. Hot stuff. He's going to try some big plexiglass with a white back. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, let us know how that works out. I'd be interested to know. Yeah, glare, that is true. Yeah. Oh, they came off really nice. Sometimes you got to get it in the light just to see. There's a little bit more there. Yeah, absolutely, man. Let us know how it works out. I know everybody's always trying to find better ways to do things. I know I am. There's another piece of residue on the other side of this, and there was no sticker there, but there was something sticky. Sticky. Now it's gone. All right, you got that one ready. I'm gonna change office chairs soon. We got these. I've had these. There's two of them exactly alike, and I got them at like a overstock hospital auction for $5 each, and I've had them for like 10 years, and I hate them because they're vinyl. See here. They do go up high. That's what I do like about them, and low. But that vinyl, I hate that. And they don't have arms. I prefer captain's chair. All right, first bin opened up. Oh, check that out. I just sold one of these recently, and I got another one. Need to get it listed up. The Maryland Renaissance Festival mug. And get the sticker off of this and get this bad boy listed. That's like $30 right in the bank right there. It goes in. Another thing about reselling is investing in yourself and your equipment to make you comfortable. Like these chairs, I'm not comfortable, and I'm more willing to be down here and work longer if I was more comfortable. So pretty soon these chairs are going to go bye-bye. Give me a more comfortable chair. And I only need one of them, so I have two down here taking up space. So I'll get these listed on like Facebook Marketplace for $10 a piece, and you know, I've used them for 10 years and make a $5 profit each off of them and get rid of them. Now that's a flipper. Buy something for $5, use it for 10 years and sell it for $10. Gosh. All right. Got 36 of the most awesome people on the planet watching me clean mugs. You guys are awesome for keeping me company. I do appreciate it. It gets kind of boring down here. You know, usually if I'm just down here by myself, I'll have music on. You know, Amazon Music. Me and the dogs hanging out, which is not bad, but you know. Bingo. That one's clean on the inside. That one's ready to list. Get them arranged over here so I can fit more. Philadelphia Coca-Cola mug. Oh yeah, this is when I was in the store and the cashier ripped off the tag. That's gonna be tough to clean. I'm still gonna heat it up a little bit. Yeah, absolutely, Max. You got to make your environment comfortable, you know. If not, you just don't want to be down here. It's a mind thing, you know. And that's happened to me the past few weeks. I didn't want to be down here because it was too cold, actually, of all things. Combine that with this horrible, horrible chair. Need to crowdsource me a chair. Actually, I've been on the hunt on one for at these auctions and stuff around me, but I haven't been able to find one I like really that went for the right price. Because I hate to, you know, I'm a consummate flipper, frugal person. I hate to pay full price for anything. I want a deal. Yeah, sorry about that, Dan. And welcome, by the way. Dan, NH guy, stuck at work. I empathize. Yeah, absolutely, Max. Good chairs aren't cheap. You know, you can find chairs for cheap, but they're crap. You know, they're not going to be comfortable. They're going to break down within a year. You know, they're just not going to be good. And a good chair costs several $100s. Okay, I'm going to use a Scotty peeler because, you know, the sticker's pretty much gone, but it's just a bunch of goo on here. So Scotty peel this thing off because it's too hot for my thumbnails. My thumbs will touch it. That's where the Scotty peeler comes in handy. Here we go. All that stuff. And I just have the stickers over here. I just kind of stick the crap right on that. Kind of like a Steph when she did those all those gift cards she found. She did that piece of tape upside down. I'm like, I do that all the time. That's pretty funny. It's funny the similar things resellers do that you don't even realize, you just take for granted. Still gonna, you know, got some excess goo here. Clean it right up. Ooh, that one was dirty. That was dirty because, like I said, the cashier peeled the tag off of it for some reason and then wrapped it in newspaper, you know, so it wouldn't break, of course, but then that newsprint stuck to that residue, so it was double dirty. That's all gone now. This is a Philadelphia Coca-Cola mug. I had never seen one of these, and I comped it and couldn't find anything, but so we only gave like 50 cents for it, so hopefully it'll bring good money. Inside was a little dusty. No spoon star marks, just a little dusty. Yowza, that's still hot. Like you dope, you just heated that up with a heat gun. Yeah, it's still hot. These cups are meant to hold heat. A little crud on the handle here. The Scotty pillar, a little crud on the handle. Not anymore. All right. Calling that one good. One more spot. There we go. Bingo. Another one done. These are really cool, these diner mugs. They're heavier duty than regular mugs. People seem to really like these. Alicia, me too. Show me the bargain. Daggum right. Dang, J-Dub paid up your job, paid $120 for that chair, and it's a piece of junk. That sounds about right, you know. I think I want one of those Herman Miller Arion chairs because it has the thin, like, breathable fabric. I don't necessarily need a lot of cushion, but just breathable. Yeah, absolutely, Max. I think so too. You know, it'd probably break down really quick. Yeah, the mesh stuff. Yeah, thanks, Max. The mesh. The mesh. Back in my real job having days, I had a cubicle with a mesh Herman Miller Arion chair in it, and it was pretty awesome. That's been a long time ago. At least I think that's what it was. But, yep. All right. After college, I did 3 things, I think. I was a project manager for a big sign company. I've worked in mortgages for a little while. Talk about scams. Woo-hoo. I know the behind the scenes of that stuff. And I had that job as a at the post office for a while as a rural carrier assistant. And actually, I didn't mind that job. I actually liked that job because you're out driving around in the country, and I didn't mind that job at all. But I was never going to get on full time. The list was 10 years long, so I didn't want to waste 10 years of my life with no benefits and no time toward retirement or any of that stuff. You just basically work for them doing the same work and not getting any of the perks for a decade to get on full time. So I said, no, thank you. No, thank you. But I actually liked that job. I really did. All right, that one's clean. This is actually an executive officer's mug for the USS Roanoke. See the XR or the XO? Executive officer. Yeah, it's really cool. Oh, wow. And so that's awesome. I have never listed something on Posh and it sell quick. Hey, Denise, how's it going? Glad you found us. Happy Friday. Absolutely. We're just kind of doing a working hangout. I'm cleaning up some mugs. I forget which number I'm on now, but we're just trucking right along. Oh, yeah, this is the Sleepless in Seattle mug. There was none of these on eBay when we bought this. I should get this listed. Who doesn't like Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan? Who's Got Mail? Sleepless in Seattle. Congratulations, I guess should be in order in this because you're right, that never happens. It's happened on eBay quite a bit for me, but never on Poshmark. Ever, ever, ever. Oh, good. Yeah, you'll do. Yeah, I'm sure you'll do well with that, Denise. Woohoo! Sticky, sticky. All right. On to residue removal. I think if I had to pick a favorite actor, it'd be Tom Hanks of all time. Dude is awesome. That was awesome. He is awesome. But why did Meg Ryan get all that plastic surgery done? She was beautiful without any of that stuff, just naturally. And she had all that plastic surgery done, that crap in her lips, and now she looks awful. It's just bad. It's sad because she was gorgeous and she ruined herself with plastic surgery. Denise, Mike, how have your eBay sales been? Mine have been really slow the last 2 weeks. Yes, really slow. Really, really slow. I have had, and I've said this before back when I was still doing all those live videos, February was bad. March has continued. I have had more zero sales day on eBay in February and March than I had probably the past 2 years combined. Not good. But that's why I beefed up my Amazon, and Amazon's going pretty well. I'm going to open up my professional account next week and send in some shipments. I've sold a few things on Poshmark, so that's always good. Just trying and trying and trying. I'm not going to give up. Let me see here. Anissa, funny story. I listed a new old man looking Towncraft vintage socks for $31.99, shipped for 3 pairs, sold 1 minute after listing. I originally thought I'd be setting those for a bit. That's awesome. People love that new old stock, socks and underwear and stuff. They love it. Finish, that's awesome. Finish says I should be cleaning coffee mugs instead of watching some dude clean coffee mugs. Yeah, there you go. Get to it, man. Anissa says Jennifer Grey should not have had that nose job. Nope, she shouldn't have. Beautiful as she was, Okay. There's another one. The Sleepless in Seattle mug from 1999. 1999. A lot of people remember exactly what they were doing on, New Year's Eve 1999. I have no idea what I was doing, what I did. I may have been that messed up because that was those days where I was still drinking and partying a lot. But I have no idea. None at all. I do know I was still living in Fayetteville, Arkansas. So I probably was messed up because that was those days. When I was in Fayetteville, it was one giant blur. This one only had grease pencil on it. I should have showed it, but it's a Disney mug and only has grease pencil. Easy to get off. Has grandma on the handle. Easy peasy. Clean the inside. Got a little dusty. Rosie's Closet says it's been the worst month ever on eBay. Yeah, February was my worst one I've had pretty much ever since I've gone full time. And March has been about the same. Not good. I know, isn't that crazy, Anissa? Like when I used to buy, for those of you that don't know, I talked about it a little bit, but I have bought truckloads before, entire truckloads, not just pallets. back when I had my stores. And you should see the crap people would return. It is just mind-boggling. You know, those truckloads turned out okay because on average you're going to get, you know, some decent stuff, but some of it's like, are you serious? Ooh. Oh yeah, Thrifty Ninja. You never can tell. You just got to look it up, you know, because some of those Starbucks mugs are worth big bucks, and some of them are just average. But they're all usually worth something. That's the good thing. Oh yeah, Keith, absolutely. Ronnie Dunn. That dude has had his face. They must have pulled his face back from the back of his head, kind of like a. Men in Black. That scene of Men in Black where Vincent D'Onofrio, he's playing that roach and he puts on the guy's skin and is this better? And that's what Ronnie Dunn looks like. Oh god. Hey Don, how's it going? Hey Tommy, how's it going? I know, Tommy, isn't that crazy? I don't get alerts most of the time. I just have to go to the My Channel page and see if I see the little red live symbol. I mean, I know when Bearded Picker is going to be live, and I like Scott. I like him a lot, and I'll pop in and chat a little bit, but his chat just goes so damn fast that I'm just like, nah, it's not even worth messing with. Because he gets, you know, 250, 300 people in his chat, which is awesome. Back when I worked with in a normal job, people call it a normal job, like this isn't normal work. You know, this is work. I'm working, but my coworkers would always be kind of, before they got to know me, they would think I was kind of an asshole because I'm kind of intense when I work. When I focus on something, I'm focused, you know. And it looks like that. They're like, that dude's pissed off or he's angry all the time. No, I'm just, when I'm into my work, I'm into my work, you know. Got an intense look. All right, that one's good. I usually am. He's live in the afternoon. Thought you were usually a morning guy. Usually, but I'm just changing things up. Had a bunch of mugs I needed to de-sticker, and that's what we're doing. And when I say a bunch, I mean a bunch. Probably over 50. I put in the title 50, but it's probably more than 50. I need some more beverage. That's awesome, Keith. I do that almost every day. I try to go and make offers to watchers. And, you know, it works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't, you know, just like everything. I understand that, Tommy. When I'm ready to do something, I want to do it and get it done. Are you talking about the mugs, Sherry? If you are talking about all these mugs, it's just all the mugs that I've bought at thrift stores are probably over the past 3 months or so. I just haven't listed any. Just haven't had the time. And I just was thinking earlier this week, you know, Friday's the day. Friday is the day we're going to at least get these mugs ready to list. Because once all these stickers are off and the goo's off and everything, these things are easy to list. Super easy. I think too much. But that's the other thing about being self-employed. You have a lot of time. And that's part of reselling anyway, is thinking, what are you going to do? What do you need to do? What do you want to do? This is one of my favorite mugs I think I found. This is a Mega Man mug. Check that out. By Capcom. Clean too, no spoon star marks. 2014. Pretty cool mug. Oh, this one's going to be easy. This one's just grease pencil. So a grease pencil, you just get your paper towel, just a little bit. And this, I use Goo Gone. Just a dab, not too much. And just wipe it off. Way easier than those sticky stickers. Way easier. A little, just spray the inside out of this one. Let's see here. Oh yeah, no, I didn't buy it. I could start a mug store. I really could with all the mugs I have listed and these unlisted ones. Between the listeds and these, I don't know, just guessing, but probably between 200 and 300 mugs. Just a guess, though. I don't know. And I've been really picky with mugs too. All right, that one's ready. Super nice. This is a Industrial College of the Armed Forces mug with their logo. Pretty neat. Made in USA. Oh, this one's going to be easy because this just has the little Goodwill stickers on it. Way easier than those big other stickers. I say that, but this is pretty tacky. Not bad, not bad. What you guys got going on? No doubt, KP, no doubt. Get off work to go to work. That's the thing about these stickers too that I need to keep in mind. The longer you let these sit on here, the worse they're going to stick, you know. If you peel them off while they're still halfway fresh, it's way easier. But, you know, you get behind, they get stuck in a bin. Like, I'll get to those later, and pretty soon, 3 months goes by. And the stickers are super sticky. And then you have to deal with it. Yeah, that still wasn't as bad as those big stickers. My wife must have picked this mug up. because I don't recognize it. Oh, this is a FedEx mug. It's a vintage FedEx mug. Maybe I do remember this. The vintage FedEx. It says "Join the crowd." It's kind of neat. Somebody will want that. I hope. Well, this one's going to be easy as well because it's grease pencil. I'm going to go to about 3:30 today because about around 3:30 I got to go vacuum. I got to go vacuum the house. Today is vacuuming day. And I'm washing our bed linens. That's pretty much done though. I still need to make the bed, but they're washed and dried. I just got to make the bed. So I got to vacuum. I got to make the bed. Work is never done. This one, I wish they did this at all of them. This one, they just is kind of a, did one of those little zip ties kind of things on here on the handle. That's easy. Got this one at AmVets quite a long time ago. Well, I say it's easy, not getting it off of there. There we go. It's funny as if someone was like looking in my window. They could, not that they would or they could, but they'd be like, that dude's in there talking to himself. What a weirdo. And not in this day and age, everybody has Bluetooth headpieces and AirPods and all kinds of stuff. This one's pretty darn clean. This is one of those Starbucks kids where the kids did the designs. So pretty neat. I know what this one is. Oh yeah, this is a vintage Denise mug. It's brand new. It's like a Christmas ornament with Denise. It's brand new, but and it has the card and everything, but there's some kind of schmutz on it that I'm going to clean up. It's still in the box. Take that card out of there and we'll clean this up. Oh, I know. Indy says, I love when they put stickers on vintage items in cardboard box. Guarantee they're in a box. I know. I run into that constantly. It drives me wacky, but you can't do anything about it, unfortunately. It's like sometimes they're trying to purposely ruin the item at thrift stores. Like every thrift store I go to has some kind of showcase area. If something's that valuable, just put it in the showcase area with a a paper tag, a piece of paper laying on top of it or something. That's what I used to do at my thrift stores or my antique malls in Missouri. Something that valuable you don't ruin. All right, there we go. Cleaned up. Easy peasy. Put that back in the box. Good. This one only has this one sticker on it. I still haven't listed these, but I bought a whole set of LL Bean dishes, and a bunch of mugs were part of it. But this is the one with the price tag on it. I got these for half off back in the day for $12.50. A whole set has some like plates and dishes and mugs, and or Blueberry by LL Bean. These sell really well, but I gotta get them listed. So I'm gonna get the sticker off there anyway. That's the first step. Oh, absolutely, KP. You gotta. YouTube can take a bunch of your time, and I had to. I loved back in what was that, December and January, when all of us were doing like all those live working hangouts and stuff, and I loved doing that. But it took my focus off my eBay stuff, and I suffered the consequences from that. So I had to step back from that and just focus on myself. I had to, because that's the point of doing all this, is to make money. And that's why I figured I'd do a live now, because I'll do this live because this is work that I'm going to have to do anyway. So there's not a real detriment to me sitting here peeling stickers and cleaning mugs while chit-chatting with all you good people. So yeah. Oh yeah, Tommy, we have that too. That we have some of those charity thrifts. I don't even really go to them anymore, but there's some charity thrifts around me that will, write the price of the item in Sharpie on the tag or on the item itself. Like, the tag list, they'll just write the price back there. And I know sometimes, like dry erase markers will take that off there, but who's going to take that chance? It's like they basically ruining the item. And there's so much more tagging systems out there. I know there are, because I've used a bunch of them in my stores. And to choose to use a Sharpie, it's just baffling. Oh, did they, J-Dub? I don't even have the turn. I'm just down here chatting with you guys. But I did pretty well on the bracket on the first day. I think Marquette losing is the only one that really hurt me, because I had them going to the Sweet 16. But I did okay on the first day. I'm not sad. I still don't think I have a chance to win, but do okay. Okay, so that was the only sticker on this one. So I got the other mugs over here. Into the next bin. All right. Algonquin Park, Canada, with the moose on it. Got the sticker. I got to get off. Yes, Cincinnati. They're longing for the Bob Huggins days, aren't they? And no doubt, Keith, say, stop doing that stuff. You're ruining the items. Oh, yeah. I think I had Syracuse winning too, KP, but I had them going out in the second round, so that didn't hurt me too bad. Yeah, Murray State was awesome, man. J-Dub, Murray State. All right. Here we go. Another sticker. Ooey gooey. This one, I'll show you guys in a second, but I showed you the Algonquin Park and the moose logo and stuff. This one's still new and it still has the original price sticker on the bottom. I'll show you guys in a second. There you go. 1984, $6.95. Isn't that awesome? Of course, I'm going to leave that there. That's the, I told, I forget who it was earlier, that you should remove those store stickers and stuff. Not on vintage items. Vintage items, leave that on there. Yep. There's always a, there's always a but. Well, actually, I always try to, I tried to preach this to my niece and nephews. Like, if you're talking to someone and you say, but, or, well, actually, just stop. Instead, phrase it, go, have you thought about, or that's interesting, what about, this? I don't know. It's just psychological. It's one of those things you always acknowledge someone's good point, even if you're going to disagree with them a little bit. There's that Hobbs again. All right, the Algonquin Park moose mug is all cleaned up and ready to go. Next up is a big mug. This is Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Big mug. This is probably a 20 ouncer. And it's got the sticker on the bottom of it. Let's see here. I'll get you a count in just a second, Marie. I'll finish this one and get you a count. I know we're moving right along. I mean, this obviously isn't listing them, but getting them cleaned and de-stickered is the biggest part of the battle. Because once they're cleaned and de-stickered, it's easy to list them. Just a few pictures, little description, easy peasy. Clean up the middle inside of that one a little bit. This one's big enough I can put my hand in it. Because I have pretty big hands. All right, so that one's good to go. So counts. Let's do a count. We have... I'm just going to count items, actually, because I clean some stuff that aren't mugs. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 so far. Pretty good stuff. 34. And we still got 2, 4, 6, 8. 17 more. So 34 plus 17. Hey, that's 51. I was close. And I just guessed. I just absolutely guessed. I had to tell my wife, I'm like, I think I have 50 mugs I need to list. Oh, look, those are already clean. That's awesome. Well, the inside needs a little cleaning. So, in the inside while we're here. Oh, yeah. What was everyone's high school mascot? There's some unique stuff out there. I grew up in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and I went to Nettleton High School, and it was the Raiders, the Nettleton Raiders. What was your mascot? The Dragons for Anissa. The Trojans. Another Trojans. A pointer dog. That's unique. That's what I was looking for. Unique stuff. The Blue Devils. The Knights. Another dragon. The Buccaneers. Just always interesting to see some interesting mascots and stuff. Like, I mean, I'm a long-suffering Arkansas fan because I grew up in Arkansas, and the Razorbacks. There's no other like Razorback. You know, there's tons of Tigers and that kind of stuff and unoriginal stuff. Like in the SEC alone, you have the Mizzou Tigers, you have the LSU Tigers, you have the Auburn Tigers. Like, seriously, can you think of something a little bit better? I don't know what it is about Arkansas. Some unique nicknames for. There's a small school called Southern Arkansas University, and they're the Mule Riders. Isn't that weird? But kind of apropos for Arkansas, but still unique. Not like the Tigers, the Tigers. See here, we got the Falcons. That's cool. Stag for an all-boys high school. That's pretty funny. See, someone has a sense of humor there. I like that. Oh, yeah, DeMatha. I've heard of DeMatha. Big football school. In fact, I think I sold a DeMatha windbreaker on eBay a year or two ago. High school, college, whatever, Tommy. Whatever floats your boat. Doesn't matter. My college, I went to I went to the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma for my undergrad, and they were the drovers, the USAO drovers. Anybody know what a drover is? A drover is a cowboy that went on cattle drives that was at the back of the herd and would drive the cattle. He was a drover. Weird, huh? I didn't know that till I went to school there. So now, Keith, the Marines count. Our mascot was a bulldog, so here's a bulldog, Keith. The scorpions, I like that. Yeah, that's true, Allie. In Jonesboro, Arkansas, there's several high schools. Jonesboro High School is the Hurricanes. And I went to Nettleton, and they were the Raiders. You also have Valley View, which is the Blazers. You have Brooklyn, which is the Bobcats. And you have West Side, which is the Warriors. And those are all the schools in Jonesboro, the high schools in Jonesboro. And none of them are duck related. Isn't that funny? Or, yeah, just weird. Hey, Diane was pretty close. The Cowboys. Ooh. There you go, Keith. Cattle herder. Yeah, buddy. That's right, Keith. Mount MFR University. I'm a graduate of there, too. I'm an alumnus of Mount MFR. Every Marine is. That one's dirty on the inside. Yep. The Alley duck hunted Jonesboro and Walnut Ridge in Egypt. Yep. Those little towns. Egypt and Cache, Bono. All those little towns around Jonesboro. Hey, yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of the horny. Well, you like the horny toads. Yep. I've heard of that. You got TCU, Texas Christian, is the horned frogs, but not the horny toads. But I have heard of the horny toads before. Maybe not that particular school, but some unique stuff out there. All right. And that one is clean. This is an American Eurocopter mug. Couldn't find anything about this one. But still pretty cool. All different models of helicopters and pretty darn cool. Just a weather update. Okay, on to the next one. Here you go. We had that Dad House mug before, and this is a World's Greatest Grandpa 1977 Howes mug. Luckily, this one just has a little sticker on the bottom, so easy peasy. What was your favorite in recess in elementary school? What was your favorite either thing on the playground or playground game? You know, because you had, you know, slides and merry-go-rounds, I'm sure, monkey bars. We used to play games, you know, like Red Rover or just tag, freeze tag, some other stuff I'm not going to mention, but yeah. Red Rover, send Anissa back over. Kickball, I loved kickball. Yeah, I loved kickball. Used to hammer the kickball. Tetherball's awesome. Yeah. There you go. There's a Heather. Graduated Blytheville High School. The Chickasaws, right? Blytheville. Chickasaws. I get that right? It's been a while since I haven't lived in Arkansas in a couple decades. But I know Arkansas history and high schools like pretty much like the back of my hand. So let me know if I'm right on that, Heather. The Chickasaws, Blytheville. Oh, that one was easy. Hey, I got it right. Ding, 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 ding. And I didn't have time to look that up. I was cleaning the mug. Back in the day, the Blytheville was a thriving community back in the day. They had an Air Force base, and they shut down that Air Force base in the 80s, and that ruined that town. Like, totally destroyed it. It's still there, of course, but it's not what it used to be. That's a different world, Heather. Massachusetts, from Arkansas to Massachusetts. I like Massachusetts. We went to Boston earlier this year. I liked it. Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle. Keith hanging out at the smoker's tree. Back in those days. That's cool, Anissa. Yeah, I love PE. Maria was the handball champion. That's awesome. That's something we didn't, I mean, I always heard about it, but we never played it in Arkansas. Was handball. You know, we played kickball and softball and baseball and never played handball. I don't know why. Because we always had balls. You know, we always had tennis balls or racket balls or something around. Who knows? It's weird. Yeah, Keith, class of 78. I remember you telling me that. On these white mugs, it's harder to see the residue. But I get it. This is another one still with the original. I'll show it to you in a second. Has the original tag on the bottom. A little sticky. I'll take my trash out. Need to remember to buy myself some Tide sticks, some Tide pins. I got a couple things with some spot stains on them. Which ones do you guys like better, the Tide pins or the Shout? I think they have a Shout pin or something, don't they? Or Shout wipes or something. I don't know. What do you guys prefer? I don't use them that often, but like I got a new tags on them. Just has a little spot on it. And I'm going to try to get it off. Sitting right there, staring me in the face. Heather just mailed out an NHL mug from the Bruins Winter Classic a few years ago. Paid 50 cents. Got a best offer of $15. That's awesome. It's good profit. Oh yeah, that's a Silverhead Stacker 4-score champion. That's awesome. But I didn't never do it, but my sister and all her friends were always into, you know, the jump ropes and double dutch and all that stuff, and the hopscotch games. I never really got it myself, understood it, but yeah. All right. Oh yeah, this mug is a Six Flags Power Plant in Baltimore, Maryland vintage mug. And it has the original sticker on the bottom, and it's dated December 1985. $3.95. Yeah, that's staying on there. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome stuff. Anissa Huggies baby wipes. Oh, that's something I never thought of. Diane uses a Tide pen. Haven't tried anything else. I have a Tide pen, but haven't cracked it open yet. Yeah. Well, let us know how it works. I mean, they're cheap. I don't have one. I don't have to order one off Amazon. Moving right along. All right, this one's just grease pencil, so this one won't be that bad. To go. This one's pretty clean too. This one's some kind of art pottery cat mug, and it's signed on the bottom. We'll have to try to figure it out, but it's pretty cool. Cat stuff really does really well for me. You know, I like cats, but it sells really well. Better than dog stuff. It's signed. So yeah, pretty cool. Right. This one's grease pencil as well. So I'll grab the second one. Hey, Paul. Paul's already back. Gate City. It's awesome, dude. Whoops. I didn't say anything to you, Siri. We live in such a weird age. We live in such a weird age. That's so funny. You talk to your cell phone and it talks back. That's funny. Anissa says chloride, bleach, pen, and white items, of course, yeah. My stain fighting arsenal is criminal. Well, that's awesome. I need more, actually. Heather, I might have missed it, but what plastic container are you using to store your items? It's a, they're usually they're a 27 quart or a 26 liter bin, you know, and they're about 6 inches tall. And actually, I got these at a charity thrift store. They got like 10 of them at once, you know, at a charity thrift for a couple dollars a piece. But, you know, they sell them at Walmart or Target or something. So it's just the shallow 27 quart bin. You know, that way I can just stand the mugs up in it. I do have a lot of mugs hung up on my wall around the corner as well. I have a big rack, and I probably have 60 or 80 of them hung up on a wall over there. But I was out of wall space, so I had to get these bins. Anyway, this is another Starbucks mug, 2008 with a Christmas tree. So just pretty basic, but still, you know, good money. Okay. And this one back to a sticker. So heat gun, here we go. All right, Keith, take it easy. Appreciate you stopping by. think I want to make something happened this morning, I'll tell you, but I think I probably won't, but I want to make a special video titled like eBay buyers. You know, the address. It seems like at least once or twice a week, I have to teach a buyer how shipping works. Like, I am not making this number up, essentially, is what I have to do. And I had another one this morning. I had someone buy something on best offer. It was a pretty big item, big and heavy, fairly expensive, but I took a pretty significant discount, you know, ready to get rid of it, and still made a good profit. But, you know, calculated shipping because it's big and heavy. And they sent the offer. I accepted it. I sent them an invoice, and then they send me a message going, shipping is too much. You need to take $10 for shipping on this. And I'm like, no, that's not how this works. I already took a significant discount, and I'm charging calculated shipping, which is exactly how much the shipping, you know, item cost to ship. They thought I was gouging them. They really were ignorant enough where they thought I was like overcharging them for shipping. I'm like, no, it's calculated. It's you know. And sometimes you can tell if people's just trying to get money out of it. This person truly did not know, you know. You could tell by the absurdity of their questions in the messages, and like, it's just so bizarre. People don't know how postage works, you know. Like, somebody has to pay for it, and it's not going to be me. It's going to be you. Especially on a big, I don't mind first class, but, you know, doing free shipping, but big and heavy about it. This item is big and heavy, and it's going to like Texas, so shipping is like $30. And I just threw them, you know. I'm like, I took a discount of like $75. I thought you was just figuring that in by having to pay for shipping, you know. Anyway. I just feel like you, Vanessa. It seems like I said, it seems like one or two a week. That's a good thought, Tommy. If that'll seal the deal, you know. But yeah, it's just frustrating, you know, that you even have to do that. It's like, seriously. You know? We're dwindling down. We're making a lot of headway. Got another Disney mug here. Yeah, Michelle, I love it when they say, I don't want fast shipping, I want free shipping. And what, like I said, what they don't realize is, I don't know if it's the pure ignorance or just they don't know how it works. Like, parcel select is slow, but it costs just as much or more than priority most of the time. So there's no such thing as cheap shipping anymore, you know? Because even first class is creeping up there, you know, back, you know. I mean, if something's really light, you can still, you know, ship it for $3 or whatever, but you get up there in that 14, 15 ounces, that's $5, $6 now. But anyway, it's all part of it, isn't it? All part of it. Oh yeah, Paul. Yeah, absolutely. Which I totally would never do, you know. I had someone try to, I sold like a 10 pack of VHS tapes, and they're like, you can send this media mail. I'm like, no, you cannot. You cannot send blank media mail. It's against postal regulations. And I finally I sent them the link to the regulation. They're like, oh, I didn't know that. Like, nope. Can't do it. I mean, you can. I mean, you're just taking the chance you're going to get caught and have to pay the difference anyway. So what's the point? Okay, do the inside of this one a little bit. That's a good question, Michelle. Michelle asked if you can send recorded VHS medium. I mean, like a movie, like a pre-record, like a, you know, a commercial movie. I know you can send media mail, but like if you take like a blank VHS and record something on it, it's a good question. Because I've never sold anything like that. So it's a good question. All right. It's another one. This one's a Disney World mug with Mickey on it. A neat one. All the different expressions. Ooh. That would be easy. All right. Got another one with the grease pencil here, which is easy. There's actually a little Goodwill sticker on the bottom of this I'm going to get off of there. So I have to heat gun this one a little bit. Oh, no way. Oklahoma beat Ole Miss. I can't remember who I had in that game. I'm pretty sure I had Ole Miss, though. So I'm with you on there. Oh, no, yeah. No, or you can't do comic books either. I think you can't do anything with ads in it, like magazines. But that doesn't make sense, though, because I know you can do newspaper, and it has ads in it. I don't know. Some convoluted rules, you know, just like everything. My Scotty pillar for this one because it's mostly peeled off. There's just junk left on the bottom. All right. All right, cool. This one's a Russ Berry mug, which I've sold quite a few of his stuff, and it's a vintage I'd rather be sailing mug. So it's pretty neat. Probably from the 80s. Yeah, I'll clean the inside that one a little bit. I haven't seen like Craig, the land shark picker here. I was the other day. He's trying to get his watch time up to qualify for monetization. I'm down here on my lowest level, and I'm on my iMac, and I put his videos on my iMac and let them run all day and all night. And I wanted to ask him if that hit yet, because it's usually like a day or two lag in your analytics of your watch time. So curious to see if that helped him. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, that's tough there. Texas. I mean, Texas Tech's a good team, and I really like Chris Beard as a coach. So they're good. They're well coached, but man, they have a tough bracket there. I can't remember where I had Texas Tech going out. Probably round of either the Sweet 16 or round of 32. I can't remember. Heather asked, do you comp all of your mugs, or do you have an amount that is your base price that you ask on the mugs? I'll comp them. I'll comp every single one of them, because some of them will be usually, you know, I've already comped these in the store, but some of them it's been 3 or 4 months ago. But some of them will be as low as $15, but some of them be as high as $30, $35. So I'll recomp them all. Some of them have no comps at all. Like this one I'm doing right here. This one I don't think had any comps. There was other styles of this, like plates and stuff, but there was no mugs. Like this is a big, huge mug, baseball motif. It's a Homer Laughlin. And this could be a $35, $40 mug, but sometimes it's a guessing game, you know. Sometimes it's a guessing game. So I shoot high and then just go down if I have to. And this was talking about her dog snoring earlier. You can't hear it here, but my dogs are over there on their blanket on the other side of this desk, snoring away, sawing logs. All right, I cleaned up pretty nicely. And there's the big kitty, the Hemi. Yeah, they've been cleaned up really nice. Really nice mug. It's huge too. It's probably, you know, I don't know, 16 or 20 ounce mug. Pretty nice. Whew. We're getting close to the end. We got 1, 2, 5 mugs to go. This marathon. And didn't get a single one listed, but all the hard work is out of the way now. These will be getting listed. I may start tomorrow listing these. Because like I said, I have to, after I get done cleaning all these mugs, I got to go upstairs and vacuum, get our bed made. What are you guys having for dinner? I need to make something. I got some hamburger thought out. I don't know what I'm going to make with it though. Just think about making some chili. I don't know. I'm going to make some chili. What do you guys think? Chili sound good? It's kind of cold. No doubt in this. What a life. Dog snoring. That's a good question. Like, not that any of you would be, but say you're on death row and, you know, they give that last meal. What would be your last meal? And would you pick your favorite or just your most satisfying? What would you pick? What would be your last meal? That's a tough choice for me. About 6 o'clock, Max. Northern Virginia. Come on by. I'll make some chili with some hamburger and some beans. Question is, do I do black beans or pinto beans? That's the only 2 beans I have. I think I may have some Great Northern beans as well, but I don't have any real red beans. I don't have chili beans. So I'll probably either use pinto or black. No idea on dinner. Oh, Max. A bone-in ribeye and a cold beer. I'm telling you what. Paul says In-N-Out. In-N-Out's good. I've had In-N-Out. Anissa prime rib in a beer. I like prime rib. Heather grew up in Scotland, so I'd have to say haggis. That is weird. I can't actually, I know people go, ooh, with that. I've never actually tried it, and I won't bag on anything if I haven't tried. So one day, me and my wife will go to Scotland. This June, we're going to Hawaii, but maybe next year we'll go to England and Ireland and Scotland. But let me see, who was that? Max said bone-in ribeye. And I got a story about that. When we were in Vegas, we ate at the I can't remember what the restaurant was called exactly, but it was the highfalutin restaurant in the Eiffel Tower right there on the Las Vegas Strip. And I had their bone-in ribeye with their bone marrow, and it is the best damn thing I've ever had in my life. It was not cheap, but it was mind-blowing how good that was. That bone marrow, that cracked bone marrow bone-in ribeye, that was so good. Make my mouth water just thinking about it. So if I go back to Vegas, I'm going there again. So good. Of course, just day to day, I would, I love tacos and pizza and cheeseburgers, just like everybody and all that stuff. I knew it, but if I knew it was my last day, I would just crush desserts too, because I don't eat desserts. I haven't eaten desserts in except for like Thanksgiving. I haven't eaten desserts in like 3 years. That's how I've lost most of this weight. I've lost like 55 pounds eating no desserts. So if I knew it was my last day, I'd probably have a whole cheesecake, a pumpkin pie, a bunch of ice cream, some cake. Yeah. Probably have all that stuff. Oh, no doubt. Silver hair stacker. Yeah. Keto. No beer. You can have some liquor, though. All right. Oh, I got one sitting there already. That's all right. Just set those right there. I'm going to set this one right here. Paul, you're going in September. You're going to Vegas or Hawaii? Oh yeah, Nissa. I mean, my number one dessert is cheesecake. I love all desserts, but number one is cheesecake by far. And I know you can make like a sugar-free cheesecake, but it's just not the same to me. So I just avoid it altogether. Didn't mean to make everyone hungry. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go I usually have a snack about 3:30, so I'll have a snack of something. I don't know what, but probably just some extra sharp cheddar cheese and maybe an apple or something. I don't know. Of something. Have me another La Croix. This mug is from Jamestown, Scotland, from the McLaughlin Smith prints, and it's a sailing type mug. It has a sheet bin knot sailing and has a crew on it. That's pretty neat. Yeah, it's pretty neat. All right. These I try to collect in sets, these Garfield mugs, and sell them in sets, but, you know, clean them up a little bit just anyway. Luckily, it's only grease pencil. Todd's getting hungry. That's why I don't watch cooking shows. I can't watch cooking shows because it'll make me hungry and I just won't do it. So, yeah, text message. Yeah, when my order shipped. Got some retail arbitrage stuff. I guess online arbitrage, actually. I ordered some stuff I'm going to send to Amazon. It's on its way. All right. Garfield mugs are ready to go. Last one. Last mug. Last call. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Nissa talking about watching Pioneer Woman. Yeah, no way. All those cooking shows, I just can't do it. Cannot do it. I love what they make and stuff, but just watching it makes me want to eat. I don't want to eat. I want to eat when I'm hungry, not when I just want to eat. All right, last sticker for now. Last sticker coming off. All right. Yeah, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Oh, Tom, is that true, Tommy? Did she carry a line of stuff at Walmart? Or he just stuff she uses, buy it at Walmart and sell it on Amazon? Oh, this one's awesome. This mug. All right, see you at the crazy card. We appreciate you watching. We're about to wrap it up. We're getting closer. This mug is a I thought it was a I love my MTV mug, but is I love my MTD IBM mug. So that was pretty neat. And pick that up. And clean. All right. So that is 51 mugs we just de-stickered and cleaned in just over 2 hours. That's pretty good. That is pretty awesome. So yeah, that is really, really awesome. I'll clean up one more thing while I'm sitting here. I'm my hind end sore from this chair. All right, guys. If you can, thanks for watching, of course. Pop in that Patreon. We're giving away the Thor Ragnarok Blu-ray DVD digital copy combo. Once we hit 25 patrons, giving it away, and we'll be giving away at least one item a month as long as we have 25 patrons. Oh, thanks, Max. Appreciate that. Once we reach 25 patrons, Max is our third patron. So we'll be giving away something, not necessarily that every month. We'll give away something different every month. 25 patrons, we'll give away one thing. 50, we'll give away two things. So yeah, so check that out. $1 a month to get you entered. So appreciate that. But thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. We will see you guys, I guess, next Tuesday with our haul. Peace. Thanks.